Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me and welcome. My name, if you don't know me, is Allison Murphy. I am going live right now on my Facebook page, my Facebook group. But if you are watching from my YouTube channel or my Instagram, welcome. It is very nice to have you here. And I am starting a little live that I'm going to be doing weekly. I'm starting it on Thursdays. I don't know if it's going to stick. We'll see. It might. I might have to change the day depending. I don't know. We're going with it. So I'm calling it A Minute with Allison. I don't know if that's going to work either, but we're gonna do it. And this is all based on questions that I get regularly from my customers. So the topic of the night that I have chosen is actually how to reduce the appearance of wrinkles and puffiness. And it's something that I get asked a lot. It's something that I think we all struggle with. And so before I get started, if you're here, say hello. If you are watching on the replay, also make sure you comment replay so I know that I can circle back and say hello to you. Hey, Carrie, welcome. And let's get started. So, hey, Katie, thanks for coming. Welcome. So, the appearance of wrinkles and puffiness is something that we all struggle with, and it sucks so bad, right? I do. Look at these. I've got lines here. I've got some lines here. It's the worst, right? But I can tell you that there are some things that I have researched and come across that I have implemented into my own life, and I only want to pass them on to you, and hopefully they'll help you. Maybe they will. I hope that they do. And so that is my sole purpose for these weekly lives, is to be able to really just give you guys some value and to be able to serve you the best way that I know how. Hey, Lindsay. So let's start with one way that I know of to completely reduce, minimize the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles is to have a good skincare routine. That is number one, okay? If you don't have a good skincare routine, your skin is never going to improve. You're not going to see brighter skin. You're not going to see less wrinkles. You are not going to see less puffiness. Of course, the type of ingredients that you use in your skincare matters. Find something that's right for you. Some things that I like to use that I pulled from the shelves for you guys. I use an anti-aging cleansing oil. And the anti-aging cleansing oil that I use has organic oil in it, and which is tremendous, and it helps with hydration. Anytime you can give your skin some extra hydration, you're going to be able to help with those fine lines and wrinkles as well as puffiness. So make sure whatever cleanser you're using is a cleanser that's going to be able to hydrate your skin, okay? Another thing that I go to with the skincare routine is my eye gel. I use an eye gel that is the probiotic eye gel that has caffeine in it. And so this product helps to push out any dark circles or puffiness, especially in the morning when I wake up. And I don't know about you guys, but if you suffer from allergies, comment allergies for me down below, because if you're anything like me, you wake up in the morning and you have puffiness around your eyes that you really just want to shrink down, right? So comment allergies for me down below if that is something that you struggle with like me. This product I love because it has caffeine in it, and so it helps to jumpstart that lymphatic system. So if you can find a product for your eyes that has caffeine in it, like this one does, then you're going to be able to really get that lymphatic system started and decrease the dark circles under your eyes, the puffiness under your eyes, and the wrinkles. Hey Karen, I hope you're well. I hope your mom is doing well too. Thanks for coming. So that is a product that I would always suggest, finding something that has caffeine in it that is going to really help to jumpstart that lymphatic system. That's huge for wrinkles and even more so for puffiness if you're someone who's puffy in the morning. I really like to couple that with some type of roller. So I use a jade roller, and the reason I like the jade roller so much is because the jade stone, if you don't know, is used to create positive thoughts. So who couldn't use some positive thoughts bright and early in the morning when you're getting ready? And if you have kids, your kids are running around, you're probably late if you're anything like me, and you need some positivity in your life. The jade stone does that for you, and especially at night, right before you go to bed, being able to roll out anything right below your eyes or your forehead, and having that jade stone that's going to give you those positive thoughts right before you go to sleep. Now, some tips for any type of roller that you get. Oh my gosh, Katie, me too. Isn't it the best? When you're rolling, you want to roll up. You don't want to roll up and down, right? Because a lot of the reason that we use this is to reduce puffiness, but also to help work on those wrinkles. So if you have fluid that is built up in your skin, you don't want to roll the fluid up and then bring it back down. You don't want to do that. You want to roll it up, right? So you're always rolling up and out. No matter where it is that you're rolling on your skin, you're rolling up and you're rolling out, and that's going to help with puffiness and wrinkles over time, right? Puffiness immediately, wrinkles over time. The next thing I love about this so much is keep it in a cool place. Sometimes I will keep this in the refrigerator, and when I get it out the next morning and then I put it on my skin, my allergy-ridden skin that's like so puffy and crazy, this really helps and it feels amazing. So if you have any type of roller that you're using, try to keep it in a cooler place that is really going to be able to combat that puffiness that you're seeing, especially in the mornings, and even at night. It's going to help to calm and soothe. Hey Jen, welcome. So one of the other skincare tips that I have is to use something that has hyaluronic acid in it, right? So we see this all the time on TV. Use hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid helps to firm, it helps to lift, and it helps with those fine lines and wrinkles. And I like to use a couple different products that have hyaluronic acid in them. One of them is a moisturizer that I like to use at night. Not only does it have hyaluronic acid in it, but it also contains peptides, and peptides are really important if you are in that fight, like we all are, against wrinkles and fine lines. So hyaluronic acid and peptides are huge to use, not only in a moisturizer, but also in serums if you are looking at a complete skincare routine. And then for skincare, finally, I have, hi Karen, oh, I miss you. I am a huge believer that an exfoliant helps with fine lines and wrinkles and puffiness. So if you are not currently using some type of exfoliator, you want to start incorporating that into your skincare routine 2 to 3 times a week. You will see a tremendous difference when you do that. So those are some skincare tips that are going to help you with fine lines and wrinkles as well as puffiness. And some other things that I wanted to talk to you guys about is the way that we sleep, because that's huge. So when you are sleeping, a couple of tips. You want to make sure that you are washing your sheets on a regular basis. I know that sounds gross, but it's totally true. Karen, I'm so glad you brought that up because you don't need a checklist. I have actually created a freebie for you guys that I am going to be sending to you if you want it. No pressure. You don't have to have it. But if you want the freebie, it's a resource that I've created that has a lot of information on it about reducing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So if that is something that you want, comment freebie for me down below, and I am happy to get that to you. Wash your sheets regularly, you guys, because if you're not washing your sheets, it's going to create, obviously, buildup on your skin as you are sleeping throughout the night. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a side sleeper, which is also really bad for fine lines and wrinkles, just so you know. So if you're a side sleeper or a back or a stomach sleeper, you want to try to start sleeping on your back. I can't sleep on my back because I snore so bad every time I sleep on my back. It's terrible. So, hi TT. Hi, sweet girl. You want to make sure that you try to, I guess, give it a shot and sleep on your back and see if that works, but that also will help the fight. So you want to make sure that you are washing your sheets regularly. You don't want all that gunk and buildup to get into your skin because that ultimately is going to cause breakouts. And when you have breakouts, you have to put things, or a lot of times we put things on our skin that to help them, and it ends up drying out our skin, which dryness is another thing that we don't want for fine lines and wrinkles, which I will get to in just a second. So make sure you wash your sheets regularly, and also make sure you are sleeping somewhat elevated, because when you sleep flat, all of the fluid that is in our skin rests right in our face, which is somewhat what creates puffiness when we wake up in the morning. So try to sleep just a little bit elevated to make sure that you are not creating all of that water retention, fluid retention in your skin that's going to make you puffy the next day. And then my last tip, and I'm not giving away all of them because most of them are in the freebie that I created for you guys. The last tip is to check how you're sleeping at night with your temperature. Make sure you have a humidifier in your room, because a lot of times, even if we're not setting the heat at a high level, when that heat kicks on, it can be very drying to our skin. And when our skin gets dry, and it needs more hydration, then we need to make sure that we're hydrating it. Otherwise, it's going to cause puffiness. It's going to cause fine lines and wrinkles. So you want to make sure your skin is hydrated. And one really, really surefire way of doing that is making sure you have a humidifier in your room. Hi, Missy. Because it's going to combat all that dryness that's in your room, and it's going to help that moisture to seep into your skin to help with hydration. Also, make sure you don't set your thermostat too high at night. The suggestion is 66 degrees. However, if you're freezing cold at 66 degrees and you can't sleep, then that's not good either. So make sure you find a really comfortable temperature for yourself, but it's not too hot where it's going to get too dry on your skin to hurt it. So that's it. That's my minute with Allison. And I, like I said, created a free resource for you guys. So if it's something that you're interested in, please go ahead and comment free resource, or freebie, comment freebie. And if this is something you're watching on the replay, make sure you're commenting replay and freebie. If you are on the YouTube channel or Instagram, make sure you are clicking on the link that I am leaving to join my Facebook group that I'm in right now, which is awesome, and comment freebie when you get there, and I will be happy to send it to you. I hope you guys have a great night, and I will see you next Thursday with hopefully a super tip. If you have anything you want to know more about, let me know in the comments, and I will make sure I create something free for you with that as well. Hope you guys have a good night. Happy Thursday. Bye.